So I have a new pizza-related theory.
Oh, God.
And so I realized that the decade of your age represents how many servings you think a 12-inch pizza should be.
Jesus fucking Christ, David. I'm looking at the time and
you think about it. It's like how like a teenager would eat it. And in your 20s, you do not understand. That is a dynamite theory. But anyway.
David, it's the Chainsaw Minute. It's the fucking Chainsaw Minute. I already did the fucking intro.
The Chainsaw Minute.
You can join us every Friday where we see a masterpiece Fujimoto put out, or you can even find these episodes up to 3 days early on our Patreon. All you have to do is make a free account.
I'm Jordan, and if you're looking for regular Shonen Flop goodness, you can find our next episode, our thoughts on Chameleon Jail.
Oh yeah, we had a great time talking about Lizard Prison.
Yes, Lizard Prison, Skink Clank.
Okay, that's enough. Anyway, these recordings are open to everyone, so listen in and chat along with us on the Shonen Flop Discord every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern when there's a new chapter out. Find a link to it in the show notes or on our site. And Jordan, what was your devil this week?
Time management devil, David.
Really?
Yeah, as you know, my time management's been fucking garbage this week, and I've been late for everything, and yeah, shit's been going wild in my life, and it's thrown me off, but you know what? I'm grabbing a hold of those reins, David, and I'm getting this horse under control.
Oh, man. Horsing around. It's funny that the most recent thing in the recording chat is Charlie the Unicorn. Anyway, mine was the Muscle Devil. I was a weak boy at the gym today. I'll try again next week. But, now that I'm in my 30s, I can only eat that pizza is 3 servings.
That's a canonical devil.
That's true. Anyway, enough about that, Jordan. What's the plot summary for
Chapter 191, cause I'm a devil, baby, so why don't you kill me?
I love Beck. I'm glad he's not a scientist. Yeah. I'm glad he's not a Scientologist anymore.
Glad he's not a scientist.
Fuck. Koku's dad was a Saiyan scientist.
Oh, God. A Saiyan Scientologist. Anyway.
Yes.
Denji, Yoru, Fami, Fumiko, and Yoshida are all chilling at the Cafe SS as Denji processes what the fuck just happened. They do a little bit of a recap, but I mean, we already did those episodes, so I'm not going to go over it. He realizes that Asa's arms grew back, and Yoru then reveals, it's because she isn't Asa. She's Asa's other personality, Yoru, the War Devil. Denji's like, whoa, that's fucking crazy. Which one of you jerked me off?
Asking the big questions. Or little questions, we don't know.
Hey, Yoru tells him that if he wants to know, then he's got to eat his own hand, which Denji does. Popcorn David.
Yoshida asks Yoru that if she already defeated Chainsaw Man, then why didn't she turn him into a weapon? And Yoru responds that she's already got him eating out of the palm of her hand. Ew.
Get it?
Yoshida says that she has to turn him into a weapon as soon as possible to fight the Death Devil, which is coming soon. Oh, no pun intended.
Oh, God.
Yoshida puts a gun on the table and says that if they do this, then they'll let Denji and Yoru kill them, no pun intended. Denji picks up the gun and tries shooting Yoshida, but the gun doesn't work, if you know what I mean.
Hey.
Yoru cream pies Yoshida. Okay, well, there cream pies Yoshida in the face, points her finger at him, and says, bang, talk about a finger bang.
Yeah.
Speaking of finger bangs, why was this chapter a 10 out of 10?
Yoru be going crazy.
Yeah, she is out of pocket, out of mind, but we love her for it.
She be nuts. She is unhinged. Yoru Unchained, basically.
Yeah.
If she was an undead unlock, her power would be unchained.
Yeah. Denji's would be unfuck.
Hey. God damn it.
I have the worst idea for an undead unlock porn parody ever. I don't want to say.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so why was this week's chapter 10 out of 10? Just as Jordan pointed out, I was like, man, SS is weird, but there are no Nazis, so it's great. They solved racism.
Yeah, literally, they said, oh, nobody remembers Nazis.
Yeah, that's true. I also love how Tenchi does not give a fuck about any of those people currently arrested or whatever.
So basically the first thing that happens in this chapter, I should have put it in there, I didn't, is that they show him a Polaroid of all their friends from like the previous, the last time they were just chilling out, all being held captive by like public safety, and like Denji's just kind of like, that sucks, dang.
Yeah, oof, that's rough, buddy.
Damn.
Denji never doesn't give a fuck about anything except for what Denji wants, which is why his first question to Yoru was, which one of you jerked me off?
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind, those people were also members of like the Chainsaw Man Church.
Yeah.
they're not friends with Denji. Like,
Yeah.
he's just kind of like, oh man, shame. Yeah.
Yeah, which is great. Also, I want to give a shout out to my favorite diegetic speech bubbles when Yoru is resting her leg on the speech bubble in page 5. That was pretty awesome.
So a lot of people were very upset that a lot of people were like pretty annoyed that Denji discovering that Yoru is in Oz's head wasn't like a huge reveal. And you know, like there's a part of that where like, yeah, that would have been like cool, but like another part of me just feels like this is more in character, and this kind of shows off like how Yoru's mind is deteriorating.
Yeah.
It is fracturing. Like she mentions that like if she keeps killing people, Oz's mind will fracture. And I feel like Yoru's mind is fracturing. And
yeah, Yoru definitely is completely mentally broken.
Yeah. Well, she's like discovering like the concept of love and sexuality. Like it's interesting to compare to Makima.
Mm-hmm.
Makima knew what sex was.
She may have been the most locked in person of all time.
Makima, unlike Yoru and Denji, knew what sex is and used her sexuality specifically as like this powerful tool. Yoru is trying to do that. This shit's all new to her, and she is also under control of it. Like she doesn't really know how to deal with it. This is all really new.
It's also just Fujimoto loves to use Dennis as a way of de-escalating everything. Like, this would have been a very serious scene if it wasn't for the whole Dennis is super down bad.
That's the thing. Another reason why I'm like totally fine with her just saying it is that Denji's reaction is hilarious. He's like, wait, which one of you jerked me off?
Yeah, I mean, this is just a very funny chapter when she means that there's going to be a lot of awful things coming on soon. Like, Dennis just shooting the gun at Yoshito with no hesitation. That was amazing.
Yoshida's just like, damn, I thought you would like actually forgive us or something.
No.
Shit. Like, he's like, no, fuck you. You motherfuckers killed Nayuta.
Also, well, everyone just kind of forgets about Fami being there, even though she's responsible for a very large portion of what's happening.
When I was writing the plot summary, Fami wasn't in it in like the intro.
Yeah.
Fami wasn't in the first part. And then I realized, wait, she's there. Oh shit.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about the Four Horsemen and I was like, oh yeah, Fami, where is she? Oh, she's in this chapter. Yeah. But also like, I really like how when Yoru says that she's the war devil, Denji's actual response is, whoa, that's crazy. Yo, that's fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And then I just think for the interest of time, one last thing is also, I thought it was weird how Yoru was talking shit about humans not having confidence, but literally right beforehand, Dennis took the gun that Yoshida handed him and tried to shoot him.
Yeah.
Which is a very large sign of being confident is that you do not hesitate on trying to shoot someone.
You know what? I agree.
Well, bang. Also, that cake looked good.
Yeah.
But we got to shoot into the next chapter, so let's hear it for...
Chapter 192, How Devils Play!
Yoru blows a hole in the cafe and drags Denji out by his ripcord.
If you know what I mean.
Hey, so they can go have some fun on the town. This causes him to transform into Chainsaw Man, which leads to various townsfolk attacking him, thinking that he's one of the fakes. Yoru kills some of the people chasing them, which Denji does not like, but suggested they go to a good restaurant. They get there, and there are no workers, so Yoru decides she'll make them pot stickers. The manager hops out of hiding and points a meat cleaver at them. Denji says, whoa, dude, don't worry, we're customers. Can you make some pot stickers for us? But Yoru kills him because like she already decided, hey, she's gonna cook for him. Popcorn David.
They sit on the roof looking at the ruined and burning city. Dennis asks Yoru if she knows where the fire devil is. She doesn't know, but says that
looking at my city. Call me hot, not pretty.
Okay, talk about a red wine supernova. Anyway, she doesn't know, but she says that the high-ranking devils will probably show up when the death devil appears. She says that the control devils might be there too, but not in a form Dennis recognizes, and I'm surprised she wasn't like, wait, they didn't show up for me. Denji says, though, he's looking for the blood devil because he made a promise to power. Ah, there it is.
There she is! It's our girl, David! It's our girl!
He says that Asa and Yoru are the only friends he has left, and being with them is the only time he's actually happy, so Yoru puts her butt on his dick.
Yeah, that's literally what happened. She sits in his lap and just, yeah.
But I guess it was a fake out. She didn't kill the waiter.
She didn't?
I thought she just blew a hole in the wall and didn't, unless she absolutely evaporated him, but I think she just blew a hole in the wall next to him, didn't she? Maybe I'm misremembering.
I didn't even notice that the waiter was in danger.
You're right. It was implied that she was going to shoot Yoshida. My bad.
Yeah.
But she didn't do that anyway.
No, she didn't.
Didn't bang Yoshida.
She didn't bang Yoshida.
Yeah, but she did kill the guy at the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. Dennis doesn't seem like super bothered by it. It's more like, man, killed another person. He did not kill people. I mean, this is not even like super out of like, this isn't really like out of character for him because, I mean, you know, this started with him doing like making like the Spider-Man choice and he chose a cat.
Not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
Dennis is not a super moral person.
No, he isn't. It's very, like, he cares deeply about the people he loves getting killed, which made me think about, like, because Yoru was like, oh, Aza's mind will fracture if I keep killing people, and then she kills people, which makes me think, oh, this only matters with people that Aza cares about.
Exactly. I just love also that the people thought he was a fake Chainsaw Man. They're like, Chainsaw, another loser.
And Yoru points out, hey, when you turn into Pochita, you just fucking kill people. You know, you just cut them in half. Cut their heads off all the time.
Yeah, it's just Dennis really doesn't have a place to say. I think the Kino moment of the week has to be the fact that they were eating off a broken plate.
Yeah.
Good design by the set designer of that.
Yeah, the set designer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the art director did a great job, you know? But you know, David, the real heroes of Film Shoot are Crafty, and we gotta give props to Crafty.
Yeah?
You know what Crafty is?
Are you talking about craft services?
Yeah, they're called Crafty by the people on the set. Real movie people know what I'm talking about.
Sure. I feel like overall this chapter kind of represents how part 2 is, where it's like kind of about finding your own happiness now that you have the fundamentals. This chapter just felt kind of weird. Like, I don't know why, I just felt like I was having trouble really processing this chapter. You know, maybe I don't have a high enough IQ to understand part 2 of Chainsaw Man, but I was just like, so much was going on. This felt like a very long chapter, even though I don't think it was.
I didn't really have that feeling. I liked this chapter. I felt like it moved at like a quick pace. So I don't know. Maybe you just don't have a high enough Q.
I don't have a high enough Kino.
Kino levels are not high enough, David.
Ah, you're breaking my heart.
They're under 9,000.
Oh, no. Did you have any other thoughts, though? Jordan talks so much and then he's got nothing. All style and no substance.
I think it's interesting that like the whole city's burning. I like that the whole city's just on fire as they're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. HOTTOGO.
The roof is on fire.
We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker, burn.
Burning down the house.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can't wait for Araki to have a stand called Chapel Roan.
Hot to go. You summoned Hot to go. My stand.
That's going to be the Abdul alternate timeline version of Stand. It's called Hot to Go. Jordan, thank you so much for all your hard work on the show.
Thank you, David, for all the work that you do on the show.
You can find us on Twitter or Blue Sky at Shonen Flopcast, Tumblr Shonen-Flop, and our website shonenflop.com. We're on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, wherever else you get your podcasts. Props to Shannon for the awesome cover art. You can find her online at illuminyatea. As a reminder, you can join us every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern when there's a new chapter out. You can find a link to it in the show notes or on our site. Stay tuned for Monday as we give our full thoughts on Chameleon Jail. And so, you know what, though? You know who would be the funniest person to interrupt her sitting on Dennis's dick right now? It's probably definitely Rize, and that's why I really think...
David, I'm looking at the clock and it looks like the Chainsaw Minute has passed.
Bye.
Bye.